With me today is the lovely Nusrat Mujawar, working professional, loving wife, awesome mother, and a beauty queen. Nusrat, welcome to Candid with Karl.
Thank you so much, sir. It's an absolute pleasure to be here.
Super. Let's dive right in to the place you were raised, the city of dreams, Mumbai.
Absolutely. Mumbai is a city of dream. But I have always been fascinated about princess.
Oh, I see. Okay. You always wanted to be one, is it?
Yes?
When you say princess, what fascinated you about being a princess?
Princess and her crown.
Nusrat, before we get into the Cinderella story, let's find out about how you met your prince to be.
That's a very interesting question. And a sad one too. I haven't met my princess earlier. It was an arranged marriage.
Okay.
And we haven't dated before marriage.
Right.
We met each other just once, couple of times
Okay.
before marriage.
Right.
He was a prince who made my dream come true.
Wonderful. And that is the role of every man, whether he's a prince or not. So tell us a little bit more about him. What's his name, and the whole courtship bit or the whole marriage bit. Please share that with us.
I was very young when I got married at the age of 19.
Okay.
And his name is Samir, by the way.
Right.
Very easy to remember. Like, I remember him forever, the day I saw him. He's a very charming, super supportive. And if you remember the DDLJ famous dialogue, what Amrish Puri said to the Kajol.
To Kajol, yes.
Ja Simran ja, ji le apni zindagi.
Right.
He's the exact man in my life who said, Ja Nusrat ja, ji le apni zindagi.
Oh, that's very filmy. And you want to tell us a little bit about your parents or your in-laws? Were they supportive of the marriage?
Yes. So it's been 15 years of my marriage. I still live in a joint, proud family.
Right.
My in-laws have been very, very supportive, which people find it quite rare, but I have been very lucky girl in that sense.
Yes.
My child was just 3 months old when I started my career journey.
Oh, I see.
And she took care of her like her own child.
That's your mother-in-law?
My mother-in-law.
Wonderful. Okay.
And I never had to worry about whether my child was fed, will be taken care of. I'm beyond grateful for my in-laws.
Wow.
Lucky one.
Wow. And you said you're married 11 years. You don't even look like you have a child, but I believe you have a daughter who's 11. Tell us a little bit about her.
My daughter is 11-year-old. Elisa is her name.
Elisa, okay.
Sounds like a princess, so she's gonna be upcoming one for sure.
Yes.
I'm a really happy mother to be her in my life. There are a lot of things she teaches me.
Yes. As most kids do nowadays. Yes.
She is very camera friendly, by the way.
Okay.
She has her own channel. She's very much interested.
And is she as pretty as a mother?
A little lesser than me because she's born by me.
Okay.
Yes, she is. She is a very beautiful girl.
Right.
And I'm so lucky to be having her as my
Wonderful. Nusrat. So now, when we talk about beauty, what led you into the world of pageantry?
So that's a very interesting story to share. I work in marketing. I, along with my colleague, we were in one event like Mrs. Maharashtra.
Right.
We were there
in Mumbai or
Mumbai.
Right.
We were there to find out some marketing opportunity. I attended that event as a audience. And my
so you were just witnessing as part of the audience and just seeing the overall scheme of things.
Yes. And my friend said, why don't you participate? Nusrat, you are participating next year for sure.
Oh.
Well, in my mind, pageantry was all about looks and the height because I don't hold that much height.
Yes.
And I wasn't very sure.
Right.
And a little bit of underconfident,
Right.
I must say, to come on
the stage. Yes.
But today I'm here.
But let me ask you a question. This is the common fear for a lot of ladies who aren't very tall. Their fear is not so much the looks, but they believe that pageants are only for very tall girls. Now, you're very charming. Having known you, you're a very charming girl. But that charm needs a stage. It needs an audience. How did you discover DIVA Pageants?
So the day I decided that I'm entering into a pageantry, I did a lot of research. There have been multiple organizations I was talking to. And the very pure feedback that you get is from the past contestants.
Yes.
So I
The real
connected with
feedback. I
them.
mean, they give you the
Real-
accurate feedback. Yes.
Real feedback.
Right.
I connected with them, and not only the winners,
Mhm.
those who did not win the crown, they were also very, very grateful for Diva Pageant.
I see. Okay. That's very nice to hear. Because formally, it's when you win that you're all gaga. Sometimes when you don't get the main crown, there's a little bit of disillusionment and a little bit of angst. So it's very nice to know this. Yes.
They still are in touch with me, and I have seen them transforming because I was following them since beginning. They are very, very grateful of Diva Pageant, and they would always talk about Anjana ma'am and Karl sir, how they have discovered their best self after entering with Diva Pageant.
Right.
So that had been my real research and brought me to Diva Pageant.
Okay. So now comes the most interesting segment. When you enrolled for Mrs. India Empress of the Nation 2025, who was the reason, or what was the major reason or rationale for you to get into this pageant?
So as I mentioned that I was already contacting other organizations as well. So the very first impression any organization would create, how do they coordinate? I would take a name of Cecilia. That lady is wonderful.
Right.
So patient. You have to be patient when somebody is, planning to enroll with you. She would clear all your doubts. And that's what brings positivity and the confidence in you to opt for such pageant.
Right.
So that was the very first step, followed by the entire Diva team when we started our sessions and other thing. So as a contestant, you're always full of questions.
Correct. Correct.
And you want them to be answered like really well at any point in time.
Right.
Diva Pageant is the only pageant who does this patiently.
Wonderful.
I would say.
Wonderful. Now let's come straight in. You were at the Hyatt Pune for 4 days. Prior to the finale, tell us a little bit about that segment in your life.
I think those are the 4 wonderful days of my life. I am never gonna forget and will cherish forever for my life. The day we entered, start from our welcome to the finale had been wonderful. So we discover our best self. It's the journey of self-discovery. And you build up a new community of friends.
Oh, wow, that's so wonderful. You become a new
Ladies.
community. Yes.
Ladies are so wonderful, enthusiastic. They are always empowering.
You never felt that competitiveness that okay, she's also going to be my competitor at the finale.
To be very honest, at the time of my audition, Apeksha Dabral was there,
Right.
and she was sharing her story,
Right.
and I was to witness the same thing. When Pooja ma'am was taking our ramp walk trials, in the flow, the lady behind me would remind me, Nusrat, you have a right turn, left.
Oh,
mat
I see. Yes.
If they are a competitor, why would they say they would,
They
look
try
for
to
the
pull you down,
opportunity
or
to...
probably nudge you off the
Yes,
stage.
I would take a name of Snehal Chavan. She was the lady.
Okay.
I remember my right steps and I was able to do it correctly and got the appreciation from Pooja ma'am.
So, if we were to concentrate on what specifically enhanced you during the 3 days of training, what would you say?
These 3 days of training, as I said, have been wonderful, learningful. I will start from Cecilia. Like, how do you eat? You don't concentrate how you're eating. What fine dine is. We have been taught what the dining etiquettes are. Now I know what my right body shape is and what I should be wearing and appears more,
More
good
beautiful,
and
more glamorous.
beautiful,
Yes.
more glamorous. And I like doing that. Moreover, Anjana ma'am, she is literally takes the stone to multiple filters till the time it becomes a diamond and shines. So we had been there, we had gone through those filters. Sir, we have been really vibing together since beginning. Is not only because you train all of them, you train the entire contestants who are there. But the main learning that we take out of you, how to be lighter in a moment and still enjoy it and give your 100%.
Right.
Is what I learned, and same I delivered.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so very much. Now, I'm known for introductions and the kind of designer introductions that I pen for certain people. Can you just share with us what you spoke on stage?
So for this, Thank you so very much, sir, to you. If you remember, I had given you the long, long para, and you just like chutki baja ke, you did your magic and converted them into a just few phrases, and it was wonderful. So
I'd like to hear it again.
Yes, yes, yes. I would be more interested to do that and feel that moment again. So my introduction was when one woman rises, she lifts 100 more. Join me as I elaborate what's in store. Good evening. Nusrat Mujawar is my name, a resilient lady on her way to fame. With a double master's degree, I lead brand strategy. The entire pharmaceutical world looks up to me. I was once a 72 kilos and round like a ball. Fitness shed my weight and made me walk tall. Running life's marathon, I wasn't born with a silver spoon. But winning tonight will elevate me to the moon.
Elevate you to the moon. Somebody whose resilience comes through, somebody who is a double graduate in pharmaceuticals. And every bit of you, it's actually beautifully captured and it's very well spoken by you, Nusrat. And no wonder they looked at you as a title. But if you were to tell us, what is the essence of Nusrat?
Essence of Nusrat is turning setbacks into an achievement.
Very nice. So, like they say, for every setback, there must be a comeback.
There will be a comeback for sure.
Yes. And your achievements till date, you obviously have talked about being a brand strategist. You are in pharmaceuticals, which is vastly different. It's a vastly different world from beauty. I mean, you probably have never encountered beauty products in pharmaceuticals. So let's now get into the dazzle in Dare, Dream, Dazzle. Wow! I'm looking at the new second runner up, Mrs. India, Empress of the Nation 2025 in the silver category. Wow, Nusrat, congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir.
And let me just add, this crown makes you even more glamorous.
Thank you.
So long may your reign continue. Now, for me, you see, when you work closely with certain people and you see their vivaciousness and you see the charm that they exude, finally bear fruit on stage in the culmination of a crown. It's a very fascinating moment, even for me. Tell us how it was for you.
It's a very wonderful feeling. I'm still absorbing it. And now mornings are different.
Right.
We get up as a queen.
Right.
And I'm.
Do you still shower with the crown on? With a hand shower? So that you
So it's a very different feeling, I
Right.
would say, and what I believe that it's not only just an ornament to wear.
Right.
It comes with a lot of responsibility.
Yes, it does. It does.
And I'm really looking forward to take it ahead.
To take it ahead. Super. Now, with great power comes great responsibility. And you've talked about the responsibility factor, that the crown gives you. Nusrat, part of the journey was a talent run. And what fascinated me about you, so, in the talent round, you're supposed to do a small skit for 2 minutes. It could be a skit, it could be a lavani, it could be a dance, it could be a poem, you could sing a song. You chose stand up. Why?
That's a very interesting and personal question I would like to talk about. I believe humor is something can make the moments lighter.
Right?
You can deliver more sensitive messages with humor.
Right.
But humor is equally difficult. Acting can be done with the scripted dialogues, but humor needs complete engagement.
Yes.
And I think it is gifted by God. Thank you, God, for that. During my childhood, later in my childhood, I find out that I have a humor and
As a gift, you knew you were humorous.
from the God.
Right?
So I won a Baba Saheb Phalke revolving trophy during my school days
Wow.
on a stand-up comedy.
Oh, so it goes back then, huh?
Goes back.
Go back
then.
to school days,
In
right?
6th standard, I
Wow.
was. Later, I was a part of Fresh Face Times
Mm-hmm.
in my college days. So I was just randomly called up on the stage to perform, and I wasn't even prepared, but it went really well.
Right.
So that's how my comedy journey started. Coming back to a talent round, I did not just wanted it to run like another dance act or
Correct.
something.
And be one of the crowd.
Yes, it's always good to be different.
It
right?
is. It is. After all, you have to be odd to be number one.
You have to be odd to be number one. So I chose my passion of comedy, and that's when you liked it the most. So that's just two lines about the
Please.
act that I performed.
Yeah.
So I made it a real time one,
Right.
which was I was like we were preparing for past 4 months for pageant, like lot of shopping that goes in the heel shoppings and other stuff. I was observing how my husband reacts to it, like the normal Indian.
Your husband reacting to the whole kind of paraphernalia of the
Yes.
pageant.
So those real time story I scripted into an act. So the moment I announced to my husband that I'm a Mrs. India finalist, he said, "Oh my God, it means free photo shoot, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah, free depression, free anxieties, and free EMIs also."
Right. Wonderful. No, this is something I caught on because people that know me know I'm fascinated with stand-up. The reason is very simple. When you sing a song, you have a backing track. When you're doing an act, you normally have a script that you study and pre-prepare. Stand-up, you have a mic and an audience that doesn't know you. Now, a friend may smile at a joke that you crack, but why should the entire audience erupt in laughter? And I thought you did quite brilliantly, Nusrat, and more power to you, more power to the stand-up world of comedy. Incidentally, this is mother with 3 daughters. The first daughter goes to her and says, "Mom, I want to go out tonight with Pete to eat." She says, "Enjoy your dinner." The second girl says, "Mom, I want to go out with Lance to dance. Have a lovely evening, darling." The third goes and says, Mommy, I want to go out with Chuck." She says, "You stay at home." So you said it beautifully, Nusrat. Comedy is a gift that can be enhanced. But to me, the primary requisite of a great comedian is timing. You have to know your punchline. You have to know how to deliver it. And that is the real key. In the journey of pageantry, which queen has inspired you the most?
So here, I'm not gonna take name of Aishwarya Rai, Priyanka Chopra,
The standard names. Yes.
Ghazal Sachdeva.
Right.
She is now gonna represent as a universal woman.
Yes. In 2025, yes.
Yes. So those big names, we have lot of people already got influence, but these are real queen. I'm sitting here because of they inspired us.
Nusrat, I'll tell you something beautiful about you. The cliched names, and obviously the whole of India was inspired by Aishwarya and Shushmita, as they should be. But I've always told people, if you want to improve, try and look up to people that you can touch, which means people you meet every day. So it is in wanting to become like them and then a little better than them is where true growth lies. Nusrat, in your 4-day journey, is there an incident or incidences that stand out for you?
Well, there had been many, but one incident has bought me the crown. I would like to share that. We were preparing for our Q&A round.
Right.
And sir, if you remember, I had asked for your extra time.
Right. I mean, after the session got over.
After the session got over.
Right.
You did delay your dinner and sat with me. We had discussed lot of questions. And in the same, thank you so very much, sir, for that.
You're most welcome. So that's fine.
Because of that reason, I was very well prepared for the very prompt question by the judge on the stage.
Right.
In a very same day of the finale morning when you took our session. So the session was very interesting in the sense that how you can convert one quote into multiple answers.
Right.
So that was really, really something new for me and excited me to do that. And that was the moment I recorded in my mind.
Wow.
So the moment Rohit Roy asked out of the box question to me, you were the person who scrolled in front of my eyes and the morning session, to be very honest. And the previous answer which I was already preparing, we had a discussion on this. were fitted well into the answer, and I think my answer stood out in the season.
I'll tell you, Nusrat, I really want to applaud you for this because there were a couple of other out of the box answers or questions that judges posed to other contestants, and their response was no way close to yours. I admired the fact, you see, when you're sharing thoughts, I never say teaching, but when you're sharing thoughts with people, I always tell them on stage it is the how much more than the what. What you speak is not as important as how you deliver your lines. And you culminated your answer so beautifully with this few inputs that I gave you. I was amazed. I mean, I was not judging your category. I was a judge of the gold category. You were in silver. But the moment you said your answer, I just said bravo. Wow. That was fabulous.
So you deserve the credit in this crowd. I bought this because of your
Wow. Wow. I'm gonna see what a crown looks like on my head. Nusrat, here's a fun one. Most husbands think their wives take too long to get ready. Is that true?
Well, it's true, but I would request them to send their wives to pageant and they would learn how to change quickly in just minutes with the complete attire, ornaments, including sandals.
Wonderful, wonderful. I think this is one of the great takeaways of pageantry. Learning for a lady to get dressed within a jiffy. For the ladies watching, is there any powerful message that you'd like to share with them?
A very clear and crisp message to all the ladies out there is that it's never too late to come out of your cage, irrespective of your age.
It's never too late to come out of your cage, irrespective of your age.
Yeah.
And then you become the nation's rage.
Yes.
Wow, wow. So that's a brilliant, brilliant message. Today happens to be the 5th of June. I recall you telling me that you wanted to be a princess and wear a crown. Today, you made the front page news of the Pune Times. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. And luckily, I'm in the same city where the news is released. So I'm gonna collect the physical copy
Yes,
of it.
I don't think we could have picked a better date or a better moment to realize the culmination of your dreams.
Stars are with me.
The stars are with you, and may they always be that way. As you, with the crown that sits firmly on your head, as you go back to the city of dreams, how would you face everyday life?
Mumbai being the city of dream, Mumbaikars are used to rush through those heavy crowded trains,
Rush hour trains.
rush hours train. But for me, it's gonna be different now on. Having this crown on my head, even those trains will feel like a horse riding train.
Wow, a horse-drawn carriage is just what suits you as the newest beauty queen. Nusrat, now that you are a pageant winner, what is your next goal or your next dream in life?
Reaching till here, I have already achieved one goal and build another.
And that's so sweet because it takes time now to savor what you've achieved, which you must.
And already build another that I want to represent the country on international level.
Oh, you want to go international? So it's just not your husband who's going to be worried about your next shopping. It's the whole of India because you're going to have enough to go international. Wonderful, wonderful. And on that note, may I wish you the very, very best, Nusrat. It has been fascinating talking with you. You're a very charming girl. And I just hope and pray that the world experiences some of this charm. Cheers.
Thank you so much, sir.